different setting. Yeah, I wish this mount was a little taller because I sit outside the frame a little bit. You don't need to see my belly or my titties. Unless you want to, you weirdo. Seatbelt on, ready to go. I don't know, I did that twice now. That's my intro, because I wanted something unique, I suppose. I guess it's not that unique, but copying is what I'm doing. Wow, I don't need to wear sunglasses today. That's the first time in a while. I don't need to wear them any day, but I've become a bougie princess with my eyeballs. I used to never wear sunglasses, but now every time I get a glint of any UV rays, I'm like on my eyes. Today is July 15th. Dude, that is crazy. It is already halfway through July. I know, wow. It's crazy, it's already July. Yeah, time flies when you work every fucking day of your life. Yeah, I was gonna film legs the other day. Literally had my camera out, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I know I was doing 3 days of videos coming out a week for a while, but I'm gonna do 2 because if I do 3 days, then I have to film 3 days a week, and it's just kind of a lot. And I don't have a lot of time as it is. Maybe eventually I'll go back to 3 days, but I'm just gonna stick for 2 for now. It's very doable. Some days I can film 3 days a week. Sometimes I can only film 1 or none. So it just works out, kind of adds up. You can schedule videos out a week in advance. So that's why it's a little weird, because I'm saying this, but you've already experienced the 2 weeks of only 2 videos. So it's chill. And then I have more to talk about and more to yap about, because nobody comes here for the lifting portion. They're just here to listen to Jordan talk about whatever, my therapy session, but also a little bit. I talk a little bit of lifting because that's not what this channel's about, but it's about me. And guess what? I go to the gym, so no shit, I go to the gym. But there was like 2 funny stories I want to talk about, and that's kind of why I brought the camera out. It's funny, I think about these like in the middle of the day, and I'm like, oh, I should mention this. Then I'm like thinking like I should write down notes, and then I should imagine myself like, oh, and on today's topic, we're talking about how fucking ugly I am. I don't know. But one of the things is like the pump covers. So I don't know when I developed this, but I like to wear, people like to wear stringers and tank tops to the gym. And stringers, there's like a level to it. There's some where it's like, okay, you could wear that outside the gym. There's some where it's like, yeah, don't bring your apron outside the gym. You just look like a weirdo. Just take your shirt off, you weirdo. And nonetheless, I like to stay covered up when I go to the gym. It's weird. I like even this, I feel like I shouldn't. I have a tank top under this. I feel like I shouldn't because it's such a short shirt. Granted, it was a little bigger when I was a little bit lighter, but I've ballooned up and I feel like I'm wearing my younger brother's clothes, or like analogy, younger sister. Like it's just very tight. It's very tight clothes. No big deal. I'm not huge or anything. But where was I? But yeah, it's just, I feel like I always have to wear a shirt over my tank top when I go to the gym. I used to do that with everything. I used to wear pants over my shorts on leg days to take off. It was a whole thing. I've moved beyond that. I just wear shorts like a normal person. But I like to, I don't know, I like sweating. That's what I do enjoy when I'm at the gym. I like sweating because it feels like I'm working hard. Not that I'm not working hard, but it's just like it adds an element. You're like, you get this sheen of nasty sweat and you're like, hell yeah. Weird. But pump covers, it's a weird thing that I've like ingrained into my DNA. I feel awkward. Like it just feels like when you take a poop and you don't wash your hands, which I've never done, but like I have this like subconscious feeling in my hands that like something needs to get done. You know, friggin' wash your hands, weirdo. But yeah, I get this feeling like, hey, and it's the same thing. Like I can't go to the gym in just a tank top. I've started to break that barrier because it's just so freaking hot here sometimes. It's been like 107 these last few days, and the UV rays are literally like a shotgun blast to the skin. Like I can feel the UV waves whipping me like it's the 1800s during colonial times. If anyone got that reference, yeah. But this is really funny. I was outside like for 30 minutes yesterday, 40 minutes at the max. I was at the range, shooting guns, practicing my pistola, and I was wearing a tank top. And I get really funny tans when I'm just standing up straight, like just walking on my two little Lamborghinis. And you'll notice I'm sunburnt on my shoulders, my arms, but then right under my delts, there's no sunburn. My delts hang over my arms so far that it casts a shadow that I don't get sunburned. It's just a very funny... Yeah, you'll see. I'll try to point it out. But it's like all red on my arms, red on my shoulders, and then there's this gap right under my delts because it's like the shelf, there's shade hanging over. But it's like another thing that that's ingrained in my DNA to wear a pump cover, right? Getting to the point. And then funny story that branch off that, when I was a kid, I don't know. I don't really remember doing this. Like I do remember it happening, but I don't remember like in my head like this is a smart idea. But it just became ingrained in my head like for some reason I would only wash my hair. I think for like a couple weeks. Maybe I wash my body like once a week because I was like, oh, I'm saving time, or I don't know. I was only like 12, so money wasn't an object to me. And I was like, oh, the shampoo is like rubbing down my body, and that's good enough. And I was like, okay, like I don't know. And I guess my family makes fun of me for it because they're like, oh, you didn't wash your body you never showered, you dirty monkey. I'm like, I don't know. I just thought at the time it was a good idea, I guess. I mean, now it's still like, I like don't wash my feet every time I get in the shower or bend over and scrub the shit on my legs. I don't know, man. Like, at the time it made sense, but I guess I got really stinky. So. But yeah, I don't really know where I was going with that story. It's just a funny Jordan story. The other thing is there's a cop right there, a little copper. So if I get pulled over, that would be not very cash money. We're gonna hit the brakes a little bit, let him pass. Cops scare me, man. I mean, I'm allowed to film. I'm not distracted driving. I'm not reading chat because I don't have a chat, and I'm not going to live stream this because that's kind of ridiculous. But the other story, because I've been listening to I listened to Chinese rap yesterday when I was at the gym. Kind of I don't know. It's kind of hype. It's funny, when you listen to Chinese rap or like Korean rap or Japanese rap, to me it kind of sounds like gibberish. It's not racist, it's just like I don't speak the language. But they're cheating, man. They get to have two different languages to rhyme with. And it kind of sounds, when I mean it sounds like gibberish, is they'll say like, you know, I can't think of a word, fast cars, big tires, and then like instead of rhyming with another English word, like I can't think of it. You can think of it. But then they'll just like enter Chinese or Japanese or Korean word, and it'll just be like fast cars, big tires, moosh moosh, boosh boosh. It's just like, oh my God, you're cheating. You're cheating. You get this whole other language to pull from. But that's what it really sounds like. To me, yes, it sounds like gibberish because they're rhyming with whatever. But it also, I mean, it kind of flows nicely. But the funny story I wanted to mention with this, this is actually like, I just really wanted to talk about it because it's kind of funny. And that was one time when I joined the Marine Corps and I was a boot, got to my first unit. Boot is like the rookie. And I was subjected to the armory, to be an armory custodian, which is just like the armory clerk. I don't know, you hand out guns and you make sure everything's like good. Yeah, little like 19-year-old me, Lance Corporal, millions and millions of dollars worth of gear, and it was just like, here you go, figure it out. I was like, okay, all right. It was a really good time. Like I learned a lot about guns, blah blah blah. But I was like in this, so they're cages, so it's like one big armory, and then you have like different units within, and the cages are literally cages. They're like fenced off cages with a shit ton of lockers and guns in them. And I was in the farthest cage. So it's just one big room, but it's separated by cages, whatever. And I had a speaker in there, and I remember I was blasting Higher Brothers, which is a Chinese rap group, and they sing about like China and shit. Not always, not like, they're not like China #1, but they rap about China or whatever. Not really, but they sound Asian and they say a bunch of weird stuff. Just look them up. Look up Higher Brothers WeChat, and then play that while you're listening to this or after, and you'll get the idea. But I was in there and I'm playing it really loud. I'm doing whatever, doing hard work. I don't know, I'm doing some inventory or something. Next thing I know, the unit commander and enlisted commander, Sergeant Major, come in. They just come in to check on me. And I must have been the only one there for the units at the time or something, but I was listening to music. I didn't hear them come in or talk. And I'm at the entrance of the cage, and the speaker's at the other side. And it's not that huge, but it's big enough, and it's really loud. It's loud enough to be like, I should turn this down. And they caught me at the entrance, and I'm like, didn't salute, but I was like, oh, good morning, Sergeant, did the whole like proper greeting of the day. And to me, in my subconscious mental state, I'm like, I'm locked here. And thinking back, and like during they started talking to me. They started, oh, how's it going? How do you like it here? You're new. Yeah, is everything going? Do you need anything? Like, just conversation. And the whole time we're talking, I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, Sergeant Major. Yes, sir. No, it's good. Higher Brothers, get higher, just fucking rapping their Chinese ass off. And like I said, it is loud. Like, it is loud enough, and we're not far enough away where it's like, don't worry about it. It's loud enough where I'm like, I should turn this down. But because they hit me and I wasn't over there, I'm like, I don't know, like I should have just never in that moment was I like, when I thought like, oh, I should be like, excuse me, I'm gonna go turn this down. Now, as an adult with object permanence, I like to think I would do that, but I don't know, man. And I was just like locked there, like, and that was just I don't know why that's such a pinnacle moment in my memory, like listening to Chinese music when we were in Asia, and that was our first peer threat. And the Sergeant Major and Commander came in and started talking to me, and not that they were like, traitor, you can't listen to that music. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just funny story. You can just imagine me standing there having a conversation with my superiors. And those that don't understand, Commander, and what I've learned working an hourly job, your Commander and Sergeant Major are not like your managers. Like, you're not buddy, you're not like, no, these guys own you. Like, I don't know, there's a certain respect there that there isn't with just like normal jobs or corporate jobs. Like, my first time working an hourly job was now like a normal civilian job, and I just remember like it was such a culture shock. Like, these employees, lowest level employee at the job, are like going up to the manager and be like, yo, what's up, Brad? Yeah, yeah, screw you, Brad. And I'm like, what the fuck? You can't say that. And it's just like, in the Marine Corps, you could never say any of that. It's just like, good morning, sir. And then they could be like, what's up, killer? Yeah, how you doing? And then you could be like, but it's always a matter of respect and professionalism. And that's just been a huge culture shock. So, another rant. But I need to work on getting to the point of my stories so much better, because I feel like I branch off on like 12 different roundabouts, make a few missed turns, and then finally get to the point of the story. So I'm sorry. I expected to be done with these stories by now. You're listening to music, but I'm already at the gym. So yeah, I feel like there was another thing I was going to mention, other than walking around like I'm feeling like a fridge. Oh, let's talk quick bodybuilding, or current Jordan. I weighed 244 this morning, which is bonkers. 240 pounds, dude. That's insane. Last time I was 240 was after I did after my last show, when I did like a 2.5 month rebound diet. And then I took a break of like 2 weeks in Thailand. I was just under 240, I think. And now I'm 244 like 4 weeks after the show. And I'm still going up. That's pretty nuts, dude. It's pretty, like, I'm gonna hit 250, like a good like I was 250 the other week. That's because I was just like so fucking bloated and backed up. But I'm gonna hit 250, like a good 250 in no time. That's crazy. Heaviest I've been is 260. That's 10 pounds away. Like, dude, I'm gonna explode. I don't know. My body's definitely used to the weight a little more, because I'm still super hungry, and I feel like I'm a little still more athletic. Like I don't have to like hold my breath when I put on socks and stuff. I mean, it's definitely not super comfortable, but I know there's a point where it's just like, shit, I dropped my phone on the ground, like it's gonna stay there for a little bit. But today is pull day. As usual, I need to fucking poop again. Sorry, I keep cursing. Profanity. There's already enough disgust in the world. Don't need to add to it. But yeah, let's hit this thing. Sorry for I'm trying to cut these down, man. I'm trying not to talk the entire time, but here I am. Also, Glock trigger, Glock knuckle. If you know, you know. Alright, somebody said something a long time ago, and it was just like, does the weight ever feel lighter as you get stronger? And they said something, I don't remember what it was. Like, it doesn't feel lighter, you just get more used to it or something. And because I don't remember exactly what it was, I always try to fill in the blanks and deny that the weight gets lighter, but it definitely ain't true. At this point, I just noticed, like, I'm warming up with 2 plates on this, and some people are maxing out 2 plates. And so yes, the weight definitely gets lighter, feels lighter as you get stronger. Like, I used to max out on 100-pound dumbbells, and now I'm warming up with that. I think when I'm like super cold, just woke up, then everything's a little heavy. It feels the same, but no, I think shit feels lighter, man. You level up in the weight, just like anime, everything is a little easier to move. Come on. Shit. I hope that made sense, what I just said. Yes, the weight feels lighter, TLDR. My words and brain don't match when I'm like this. Like this as in training, pre-workout, I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna share this gripe. So you can check yourself and make sure you're not doing it, because it'll make you better. But I don't know why I thought of this right now. But man, I really hate unsolicited excuses, because generally those unsolicited excuses that people divulge during dialogue are, I don't know why I tried to talk during that, but they're meant for themselves to feel justified, not for you. Like, they happen in so many circumstances. It's just like, dude, I don't care. Like, especially when I work in with people, so many times it's just like, and I've almost done it. I've definitely done it, but there's times where I've caught myself almost doing it. Like, you working with somebody and they're like, oh man, I'm just trying to get back to my normal weight. I had to take a break for. It's like, dude, I don't care. I never asked. Like, what do you want me to do? Feel sorry for you? Like, oh, that's too bad. Like, or are you trying to prove that you could do more? Like, I've done it before. Like, definitely hit bench and been like, damn. Here's one thing to, like, damn. Like, I want to tell them, like, I only hit 4 reps today, but I swear to God, I hit 8. Like, I'm not that weak. I swear to God. I've been there. I wanted to say that. But the other thing is, dude, the military thing, it's a meme now, and it's just like, you tell somebody you're in the military, and it's like, oh, I would have joined, but enter a weird phrase. Like, I was talking to this dude at the barbecue the 4th of July, and he was like, oh yeah, I would have joined, but I don't like the classic. I don't like people telling me what to do. It's like, okay, what a simple excuse for a huge life choice. That's the reason. Yeah, okay. You keep telling yourself that, it makes you feel better. Just say you enjoy it. Like, I don't give a fuck. The fact that you add that little excuse in, it's just like, okay, cool. Same things. So if you get yourself making excuses that no one asked for, as long as you own up to it, like I was gonna play Magic the Gathering yesterday, and I really debated. I decided not to, and it's just like, I'm tired. Like, I don't really feel like going out again. Like, I was out a lot today and I just wanted to chill. Yeah, I felt I could make all the excuses like, oh, I have to drive, and then I might be up late. I mean, yeah, those are reasons, but it's just like, I don't feel like I want to go, but it's also like I don't feel like going, and I decide not to. I know I would have fun, but I don't know. As long as you own up to your excuses, but it's also like, you're just complaining. Like, I don't really want to. I don't care. Like, I never asked. I don't know. So, don't make excuses for yourself. Be harder on yourself. Also, stop doing this. Holy crap. Why do you think this is okay? Like, spot for 5s right there. Like, I don't know if people are dyslexic or lazy. I mean, this is a 2.5, but like, this is just a very simple. Sometimes people bury like 35s or like, there's 25 down here. Just, why is organization so mind-blowingly difficult for these people? My laziness can only take so much. Alright, I need to stop talking. I'm like, it's like I'm working out with somebody else and just yapping. Hurry up. Come on. That's an extra rep, baby. I'm gonna rest pause, by the way. I'm looking at the clock. Just narrating what I'm doing. Or am I just talking to myself? That was good. I would do one more, but we'll do that next week if I remember. Alright, if anyone remembers, I was doing this on a bench for a while, but I switched back to doing standing. And the goal is to just make sure that, it's just to make sure that I'm not moving my entire body. You know, if you watch yourself and you're doing everything but the movement, moving everything but the movement, moving everything but the muscle that you want to move, I reevaluate. So my goal is to keep everything as still as possible. Because then I start to really cheat and chase the logbook. That felt pretty good. That felt pretty good. I'm trying to imagine like I'm just pulling a lever. I'm trying to like pull my feet through the ground. In case you're wondering. Alright, you can kind of see it. I'm sunburnt. 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 Tan. Or not tan. Pale. It's kind of faded since yesterday, but still see it a little bit. Red, pale. My delts cast shadows. Silly. I feel great, man. I'm sweating again. Like, it's not too hot. It's warm enough. Not cold. And I got enough body fat now that I'm sweating again. But I wanted to mention, quickly on the excuse thing, man, you just gotta be hard on yourself, you know? You know, I've one day it kind of clicked for me, but it's that like feeling that you get like when you're cheering on like your friend to accomplish a goal, or your partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Or you're watching like your football team and like that guy is running and you're like physically manifesting them to do more or be better because you want them to be better. And you need that for yourself. You need to like push yourself hard and be hard on yourself, you know? And I think if you're hard on yourself, it might take a toll, but I think if you can handle it, like, you'll learn to like make less excuses. Like, you know, one example I did at a really young age is like, I forget to count how many reps I'm doing. It's like, did I do 6 or 7? And it's like, well, I did 6 because I forgot. Or it's like, oh, that was a bad set. Fucking do it. You can take it really far. Like, I've done it really far, you know? Even if like an inclination of like, hint of like, I'll do one more in my head, I would do one more. And it would get so far that I'd be like, do one more, do one more, do one more. It would just never end until like, I literally couldn't. I think that's how you push yourself. Push yourself and be hard on yourself. But it can take a toll, but I really think people can handle a lot more than they think they can. But they have to make it themselves. They gotta want it, you know? And I think that's a great way to develop self-confidence and all that jazz, but it's just my 2 cents. So, I'm gonna do these and try not to break my back. Build my back or something. Some tough motivation. Marine Corps, Semper Fi, kill. Shh. Shh. Baby, you have a 10. Two thumbs up. 3 thumbs up. So I'm very progression oriented and not just bodybuilding, but whatever, like especially video games. Any video game that I've played, I've always gone for the progression of like Call of Duty back in the day. My goal was to unlock all the skins. And that's what makes it fun. I'm forced to play odd things, not my favorite things. Adapt different play styles. And I just beat Space Marine, didn't beat Space Marine Team, but I finally maxed all the character classes and weapons levels. I know, fucking nerd. And now it's like, I don't even want to play the game. Like there's a few unlocks I could go after, but I'm kind of just waiting until the next DLC, and it's just like, I just can't imagine going to the gym for not just months, but years and making 0 changes. Like I would go insane and pack it up. Like it doesn't have to be on Instagram or anything, but if I didn't make any changes, even without social media, like training's fun, but I feel like there's a little bit of a point to it. Like half of it's like training's fun, the other half is like seeing yourself get better. Not just looks, but just be better. Like even when I wasn't training for muscle, like in the Marine Corps and stuff, like being faster, being able to do more was always cool. So it's gonna lead into another tangent of I see a lot of things happen. It's gonna be, I used to rant. I used to go to the gym at lunch during work, come back and rant to my other Marine buddies, but that's gonna be this. I see a lot of shit that I want to tell people, like, why are you doing that? Or please let me fix you. But I don't want to be that guy, so I'm gonna tell you, and hopefully you fit in that box, or one of these things is like, oh, that's me, and you can take a little Jordan wisdom. All right, you can definitely see the tan lines here. Shoulder shelves. I know. I didn't train abs today. You can sue me, but yeah, I didn't. Here, hold on. There we go. Yeah, I shaved. I'm not ready to be a hairy Sasquatch. This is like 4 weeks post show. I've not been practicing my back names. See me. quick rant before I get to work. Peep the shirt, my best buds. Bing bing. But yeah, I wanted to kind of, you know, address some of the things I witness, just so if someone's like, oh, that's me, then you can learn. And one of the things, and this is all coming from someone who thinks that you want to see change. If you just want to go into the gym and be there every single day just to do something, then don't listen to a word I say. But I see a lot of people. Two things I'm going to talk about. One is, I've seen a lot of this, and it's still coming from dudes who I know who are trying to change, trying to act all hardcore and stuff. And that is, dude, you're just like not working hard. Every time I see these people, they are doing the simplest of movements, like just bicep curls, just tricep push downs, you know, just pec deck, just isometric movements, no freaking big boy leg press or squats or bench press, just like all these bougie like fit model workouts. And it's like, these are dudes, and it's like, dude, you need to like the phrase, you get out what you put into it, really I feel like makes a lot of sense in the gym. Like if you're just gonna do like these not minimal effort, because you can still put all that effort in these movements, but it's like, if these movements don't cause you anxiety before you do them, like you need to choose a better exercise. Like I've seen these dudes and girls, like I feel like, no offense, but girls have a little easier, you know. But these dudes, because the woman's body is beautiful and the men's body takes a lot of effort to make it look good. I feel like women's are inherently better looking, but I'm just a heterosexual male, so what do I know? But yeah, so like you can't just go into the gym and just like do like one arm fucking, I don't know, like you have to sweat, you have to put in effort. Like I've seen these same dudes in every gym I've been to who go to the gym and they have not changed one bit, and it's like, hell yeah, look how hardcore I am. And that's like, of course they're a fucking online coach or a personal trainer, and it's like, dude, you need a trainer. You can't just, and some of these people are training people, and it's like, dude, that's a great business strategy. Like these people will never change because you're not putting them through good enough workouts. And it's like, it's also one thing to like choose hard movements, but also choose hard weight. Yes, there's a point to like feeling the muscle, but you should also be challenging the muscle, like, you know. The body can take a lot, so you have to put it through a lot. When I rant on it, I feel like I'm not hitting the point home. Like I'm not giving a good specific example. Like, I've just seen these dudes like you have big staple movements, big compound movements. And honestly, if you could just do those and not do any of the bullshit isometric work, like the tricep push downs and the, you know, gaggle whatever, I would just do that. I would just go into the gym, do some bench press, do some shoulder press, do some pec deck, and that would be my chest day. Shit, if I couldn't even, like seriously, that would do more than what these people are doing right now. Just saying. The other harp is, I forgot. Oh, it's kind of like the same, it's kind of like, and it plays into a lot of roles. It's the form and also the choosing the selection. There's some people in the gym, it's just like the same thing. Like you can tell they're trying to be hardcore and whatnot, but they're doing everything. Like they're going from, for some reason, treadmill to abs to legs, and then also dips. And it's like, dude, you're doing way too much. You're doing way too much. Focus on one thing, put all that effort into one thing, then go to the next thing. I promise you'll make better changes. Like, holy crap. and you're not even sweating. Like, you're clearly not putting enough energy into what you're doing anyways. Yeesh. Just focus, people. Focus. Use your brain. Use the rivets in your brain, please. Now, I get the purpose of a superset, to get in and get out. I've seen some, but also I don't think there's really a premise in supersetting biceps with biceps, because then you're just doing the same damn thing and you're not really doing anything. It makes sense more to do like a big movement and another big movement, because then you're like sweating, your heart rate's up, which is kind of the point. You're able to fatigue one muscle and another muscle, not just the same muscle twice, and it's like, what's the point of that? Because then you're taking away from one, and then you're taking away from both, and then it's compounding. Like, the muscle, I'm a true believer now that the muscle needs like hard stimulus to grow, not just like a bunch of, you know, death by 1,000 paper cuts, but like, that's why I only do 2 sets usually. Like, boom, hit it hard, big ass set, and like, that's the stimulus you want. Not this like, let me do a fucking gazillion reps between 6 different movements. Like, that's gonna build stamina and build like stamina in the muscle, but it's not gonna build muscle, you know? And if that's what you're going after, that's what you're going after. But, all right, chumps and chudded nids. I'm at work, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, or whatever, enjoy the rest of your poop. It's a long poop if you're watching this whole time, but remember, your feelings don't define you. That's not who you are. The sun will rise tomorrow, so hang in there, keep your head high. Reach out to somebody, reach out to me. You can send a pigeon, and I'll probably not send one back because I don't know how to do that, but you can reach out to me and just hang in there. But have a great one, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making this far. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.